So today's episode, guys, is all about Python. How to run Python in Visual Studio Code naman tayo. Okay, so good evening, and I hope you learn from this episode, and I hope that you will subscribe here in our aimantronics YouTube channel. Okay, guys, so let's start. This episode is for beginners, right? So if you have some questions and you are confused about the discussion, you may ask questions either. So let's start. So last time, diba, we opened the Visual Studio Code. So okay. So this is the Visual Studio Code again. So here we go. So we have an example from here. So first, you make sure that you have a folder for Python so that you cannot organizing data, right? So as time goes by, so that codes from here, codes para hindi magkahalo-halo baga. Okay? So let's start. So this is the Visual Studio, and then you may start here, new file. Okay, arrow pala. New file or open a folder. Okay, and then choose the Python, right? So select the folder, and then okay, so okay, wait a moment lang, parang pag-ibig lang yan, kailangan maghintay. Okay, so okay, click. Okay, so this one lagyan lang natin ng it's either my first Python code na lang. Okay, so ayan, that make sure to write the file extension, which is py. Okay, so then open. So as you can see, it's a blank message. So ano ba si Python, saan siya ginagamit, no? Most of the time, more on para siya marami kasing functions si Python, no? If you try to search, but we will discuss it more pa, no, in our other episode. Okay, I'll just give you a brief background lang, no? Like for example, for robotics, Python, Raspberry Pi, right? And then sometimes for system, and then for AI, okay, and for analytics or data analysis. Okay, right, so let's start. So like for example, this one is case sensitive. Okay, make sure to write the correct syntax, no? Every naman language, no, we have a correct you have to use the syntax, right? Maintain that as a programmer, you have to maintain that syntax. Okay, because if you are not on the right track, so definitely it just ruin, and so on and so forth. Now it will have a chain reaction. Okay, so let's start. X is equal to, for example, x is equal to hello world, or para hindi naman paulit, good day. Okay, so as you can see, we can use the good day as a string, no? The variable, make sure you have the variable, no? As we have discussed, if you have background about the variable, all we know that variable is a container, no, wherein you can write the value on it, but basically it has a data type as well. We're going to discuss about the data type as well. Okay, but this one we're going to focus on how to run the some Python codes on Visual Studio Code, like. Okay, so let's start. So print let's change the okay, good day. Okay, you may, and good day, Jane. Or you may start from a variable and then add the concatenation of plus so that it will be readable for Jane. Okay, so let's save and then run. Okay. So, if ever man hindi siya mag-run dyan, if ever lang, no? Okay, you may use the terminal. So, saan ba nakalagay si Python? So, ayan, automatic na siyang lumabas dito. You may use the terminal as to run the your code, okay? So, ano bang title yan? So, my first Python code .py. Okay, may error. Ano kaya yun? So, string is not recognized the name of So, ayan. Okay? So, lagyan nyo ng Python muna, no? In order for it na ma-recognize ni terminal na Python yung tinatawag ninyong code. Okay? So, good day, Jane. Zoom. So, ayan, no? As you can see, nailagay natin si good day, no? Sa X, yung variable natin, no? And then, nailagay natin siya sa front. And then, ito yung kakalabasan niya. Okay? So, ayun lang naman, guys. I just overview about the wherein you can run the wherein you can run the Python code on a Visual Studio Code. Okay, so mas better gamitin si. I'm not recommending for just just from other programmer also yung mas experienced talaga, they use this one as best IDE, which is the Visual Studio Code. Okay, so ayan, like for example, you can try it in your own naman, no? Just download the Visual Studio Code, okay? And if you have questions pa, guys, you can ask naman, no? We are not here naman na, even though me, no, I'm not good at this at all throughout, but exchanging of ideas is a good way of improving ourselves and you and learning at all. Okay, so I hope na may natutunan kayo for this video tutorial, and I hope then you will subscribe our channel, no? And sunod-sunod na to, guys. We will promise that we will be consistent in our uploading a video about tutorial about learning, no? Okay, thank you, and thank you for watching, and God bless.